Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to GreedFall. So, when we last left off, I had of course run around and done a quest line that I'd accidentally ended up leaving behind, because I wasn't told it was there and kind of forgot about it, because it's been a long time since I started. I actually looked this up. I started playing this in the middle of February. I've been playing this game for 2 months. Admittedly, I had to take the occasional break here and there, thanks to Ori and the Will of the Wisps, sorry, and then of course the Resident Evil 3 remake. So it's not like I've been playing it straight for 2 months. I think this is the 14th session. I may be slightly miscounting on that, but we're definitely into the teens now. Anyway, we have, we are here, and you'll have to forgive me if it takes a moment. I'm just getting used to the fact I've got this new controller. And it's not quite the same as the 360 controller I had before, because of course that one had been broken in over several years. This one's still a bit stiffer, but I'm hoping it'll be fine. So, when we left off, apparently we had some information, we don't really care about that. So we had a quest where we were trying to find the High King, that's it. Where we needed to find High King Vinbar, who may actually turn out to be the big bad guy. I don't know if that's the case, but it certainly feels like it. He certainly feels like the kind of person who would end up being the bad guy. We did sort of start wandering up here, and then it was like, oh no, something started happening. So I sort of stopped and turned back around, because I didn't want to skip over parts of this, because I think it's going to be important. So, hello people. Do not fear me, for I am your friend. In fact, literally, I am friends with absolutely everybody, which I like. I like that quite a lot. So, yeah, it took me a little while to get that, but I got it in the end, so that's all good. Right, what have we got on the map? Person to talk to there, a few people to talk to around there. Fast travel point, that's Vinbar's place. Question the High King's loved ones, indeed. Well, okay then. I'm assuming you're one of the loved ones. So let's have a look at you, shall we?
Bird Tiltomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
Yes.
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi. And I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island. But I was hoping someone here might know where he is hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
I think I know where she might be. Okay. How about you? You know anyone?
Tumad. It is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island, but someone here in his village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Where can I find her?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vinbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Almanawi, and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the Enolmil Frichtimen. Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern of knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
Where is this
Where
cavern?
is this cavern of knowledge located?
We don't know. The caverns of knowledge are the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
Well,
I think I know where it is, but we'll follow the path and see what we can work out. Okay, right. Let's see. Anyone else we can talk to? Donegad. We could ask the guy again. Down here could be interesting. That's not a skill point though, is it? That's a shame. I'm gonna have to slightly tweak down the sensitivity. New controller means new stuff to work out. Looting. Yes, please. The buttons work at least on my new controller, so that is something. Because that was what was wrong with it. The A button just died. And like no matter how hard I pressed it, nothing would happen. I actually took the 360 apart to have a look inside, and the rubber thing inside was just snapped off. I mean, the controller was like 10 years old. So, yeah, you know, that's going to be a problem. I could talk to him, but probably need to go inside the camp
do something
place.
for you.
I heard talk about a cavern of knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place, a place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Nice.
Goodbye.
That's it, thanks.
What our sake.
Right, I wonder. If I could actually have gone in here and found information. This is where Vimbar lives, after all. I wonder, would I get like negative points for snooping around here? Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, hello, he has stuff. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. Loot. Lots of stuff, actually. Quite nice. Well, there wasn't actually anything plot related in there, but that's probably for the best. Okay, so I'm going to assume... Yes, now it's telling me to go up there. Okay. So if we use fast travel. Alright. And we want to go this way. Hopefully I can get to her, because she sounded like she was in big trouble.
What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop.
Ah, you want to be discreet. Hang on. Okay, we may have to stealth our way in here. I didn't think stealth was going to be an option. I thought it was a case of racing in, saving the day. Probably not.
Speak, savage. What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science, its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that,
Afternoon, Tommy Tanks. Howdy, welcome to the stream.
these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We could wait until nightfall to set her free and avoid fighting these skulls.
Probably a good idea, actually. Alright, we'll wait until night. Hello, Fox. Goodbye, Fox. Alright. Sleep until nighttime. Okay. Hopefully most of them will now be in bed. Also make it slightly easier to sneak. Fingers crossed, anyway. The real question is, how do we get in there? What routes do we have? Looks like we gotta go, I'm thinking around the edge, like the outside of the area. Seemed like a good idea. I did notice there were some people over there. But if we're lucky, maybe, just maybe, we will be able to get by without being spotted. Got that guy there. There's another one over there. I can just about make him out. Literally heading in this direction. Where are you going? This guy over here, what's his route? Oh, you're gonna stop walking in my direction, aren't you? Can we get to the... Nope, 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 nope. Balls. Nope, let's try that again. Alright, I think I know a route I can take. It's just a matter of waiting for good timing. I can get it. Let's start by... Who faster is. I wonder actually, do people in here asleep? Let's try this way, maybe. Could be that I could sneak my way through here. Where's this go? Oh, this could work. Oh, yeah, this route could work. Maybe. I'm assuming these plants hide you. Are they alive or are they dead? Yes, apparently she's not properly tied to the post right now.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe that this is where he is hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Okay, so now we've got to go back. Let's go the way I showed up. If I came in this way, hopefully I can get back out the same way. Hopefully. Luckily, you don't have to worry about NPC characters being seen, because it is just you, and you alone that matters in terms of visibility. Which is good, frankly, because if you had to worry about NPCs as well, then yeah, that'd be really bad. Alright, I think we're out. Yay! Better luck next time. All yours. So, where are we going exactly? Ooh, big door. Important, I hope.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you are not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well.
Yay!
Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Oh, good. Let's go. Alright, so we are in the Cavern of Knowledge. What kind of knowledge are we talking about? Ooh, pictures. More lore. I like lore.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he is walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, My Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Maybe he didn't want to burden you with it. Or maybe he never heard the call and he was just, you know, opportunistic. Hard to say. Ooh, meeny, miny, mo. Really? You can't go that way? Oh, no, it is blocked off. Guess we're going this way then. Ooh, bird.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
Likely the
If I
last
understand
boss.
correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Senol Menawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Something in here?
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
Okay, up you go. What is that?
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. It seems that this door is just in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here, there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
That's not good, because if we don't know what the second plant is, I don't think we're going to be getting in there, will we?
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see a path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there is still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hakadactas that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. Oi, my head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
That woman left in a bit of a hurry, don't you think?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Great, so she sealed us inside. Wonderful. Up. There we go. Well, good job there's a back door. Nope, come on, get... There we go, around the corner, please. There would be some creatures we gotta fight on the way through. Or maybe not. Alright, so yes, that's where the exit was. I had a feeling that would be the case. Okay, so we've got to go up there. Yes. Alright, so back to the camp. Fast travel down there. That's nice. That's easy. That's simple. I can do that. No problem. Well, that doesn't look good. Did she put traps here?
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Yes. Don't really want to make an enemy out of her. I mean, we are just looking for Constantine and would like an explanation from Vinbar. That's about it. I mean, I get the feeling we're probably going to have to fight Vinbar anyway, because that just seems like what's going to happen. Such is the way of it, unfortunately. Like I said, if he can turn himself into a giant bird, that's probably going to be the last boss. I wonder if we'll actually get to meet with an Frictaman himself. Maybe, maybe not. It'll be interesting, but I won't expect it. Where are we going? So let's see if we can try to not balls this up any further than we kind of already have.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vinbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
Ah, now we can go through. Couldn't go through that way before. The Trail of the High King. Hey, level 35. Nice. I do wonder, are we heading for the last boss? Like, I feel like we're heading towards something right now. But I don't know if... 37. But I don't know. I mean, we could be. I mean, if this place is Sacred Passage to the Mountain, I don't know. Maybe we are. From what I understand, there is some post-game content to mess around with. So if we are heading towards the end, don't worry. It's not over yet. I hope not. I don't want this game to end. Because I've had such fun with it. It's been like so good. It really is one of those things of don't want it to end. Nice. Okay. Ah, hi guys. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, what's all this? That's it? All that just for that? That was pointless. Okay. Get quite a lot of that. Things that look like they're going to be really nice and fun and secret, and it's like, no. I hear the sound of something very big over there. Does not sound good. I'm sure it'll be fine. One thing I am noting, it always seems to be giving me options to stealth my way through this section for some reason. Whoa, that's big. Oh, is that an Milflictamin? That could be what I have to fight as the last boss. That would be fun. I guess. Gotcha. Yay, I'm poisoned. That's nice. Have I just gone around in a circle? I have just gone around in a circle. Okay. Yay, we're going around in circles. Is this poisoning gonna wear off? There it goes. Alright, left or right? We have... I think this way looks like a dead end, so we'll go that way. Nope, not a dead end, just a one-way drop. Well, let's try it. Ah, hello. Gotcha. Yep. Guess we gotta go in that way, huh? presumably the way out once we're done in here. So hang on. Quick check down this route, because this was the way we didn't go before. Don't think there'd be... No, there's nothing much. Okay. Oh, wait, really? Huh. Didn't I get it? Wasn't that like there before? Oh, interesting. So that actually just leads to a whole new area. Huh. I wasn't expecting that as a thing. Alright, let's have a quick snoop around here first. Okay, that's a one-way down. Yeah, okay, so we don't want to drop down there. That's an area we've already been to. I wasn't expecting... Maybe we are. Maybe we really are heading towards endgame already. Like, I was not expecting this. But maybe we are if we're already, like, headed for the core of the island sort of thing. Curiouser and curiouser. I wasn't expecting that. Totally not. So we started off here, didn't we? So is that all the areas? So we only get the bottom half of the map? We don't get to go up the top anywhere like these areas up here? Huh. Well... Can't wear that. But it is special, so I guess we'll keep it. Right, stash you away in the box. Alright. So it'd be interesting to see what this place was. I could have sworn that area was on the map before. And maybe it's like a different way in or something. We're very close to the volcano. Being near a volcano is generally not a good thing. You know, just saying.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Hold on. Can you even drop anything? Yes.
Bloodied feathers.
I've seen some big birds in my days at sea, but none had feathers this size.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Yeah, those are pretty big feathers. When I say we're on the right trail, there's literally only one trail to follow. I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but...
You should not have come all this way, Renaigse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Minundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasak. And now he holds my cousin captive. I am sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
Eitmo!
Oh dear. Sorry about this. Oh, really? I didn't have the choice. He was like, what was I supposed to do? Was there a way to get through that without taking a reputation hit? There has to be negatively... No, we're still friendly with them. Okay. Alright. I didn't want to do that. I mean, if it had given me the chance to speech my way past, I would have done, but... I was like, well... What else could I have done, you know? So we have the 2 seeds. That was unfortunate. I really wish I hadn't had to do that. But the game didn't give me any other choice. Maybe you kind of have to take that hit. It's entirely possible. I don't know. I might look that up during the break. Oh, get on there. Bloody thing. That's a shame. I mean, that's a real shame, because, you know, I go out of my way to try and...
Over there, more feathers.
You know, to try to find the peaceful way through, and it's just like, well, that didn't even give me a choice. That's a good point. Ooh, hello. Oh! Ooh, what's this? Ah! Professor, you will find the ammunition you ordered in these crates should be enough to fight the creature you told us about. Fighting a flying creature is certainly much easier with good rifles. Oh, really? But I can't take the... Okay, never mind. Whee! Alright, I'm gonna make a save here, because this is starting to feel very end of game-ish. How many others have I got left, out of curiosity? I have a skill point, and I have no idea where the hell I want to spend it. Could move along traps. File throw. Could move along that way, I guess. Or I could finish off this section. 2-handed heavy weapons. Stasis. Divine magic ring. Lightning dash. Shadow burst. Storm. Shield of the Enlightened. None of these ones really, you know, nothing that's left feels very, like, useful to me. I never use traps, so going down there seems almost unnecessary. I could just save up to try to go for 2-handed heavy weapons, because that would at least give me slightly more options in that regard. Yeah. Animhad. Animhad? I don't know that area. Ah. Animhad. Wasn't this area available before? I forget. And then there's the mountain. So yeah, maybe we're heading towards endgame here. Could well be.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. With Constantine. If he is still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly.
So presumably we gotta put the seeds in these pots. That's usually how this goes. But...
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
Go on.
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
Okay, place the seed. I'm assuming we've already done that.
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage?
Yes.
The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Nice. It would be interesting to see if there is a way to save her, or if she's just doomed to death regardless. 2,000 experience, that's nice. Alright, so I'm assuming we're going to be going into a new area soon. Again. We're heading up. And I mean, the game ends at the volcano because, of course, the game ends at the fucking volcano. At least this game feels like it's earned it. Like, the volcano has been there in the background the whole time, so you sort of expect it. It's not like Resident Evil 5, where you're just on a plane and it crashes in a volcano in the middle of the ocean because, you know, that's where volcanoes are. You know, that's where they live. Wait, really? Or it could be that perhaps things I've been doing before have just led me towards a non-ending. That's entirely possible. Ah. Okay, now this feels final. I mean, this might not be the end of the game. This could just be the end of the main act.
King Vinbar! Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimen saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too Renaikse to understand.
Leave him!
Whoa. Are we doing this? Are we? It's not. Okay, yep, apparently we are. Seems a little too easy.
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him!
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
Oh boy. Hello. Boss fight, part 2. Whoa. Balls. Wow, okay. Have that.
Magic Mr. Droid with him. Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison. You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Notice I got a few things out of that. Ooh. Okay, let's see if this is really going to be as good as I think it is.
Constantine, wake up, please. I beg you. Hang on. We are bringing you home to get you healed.
Fingers crossed. I don't know. Like, it's a weird thing. Like, if that was the last boss, great. But
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
Huh. Really? Just like that? Was that it? Was that the last boss? Fair enough. I feel like there's probably more to it. There's probably more to it than just that. There must be. I don't know, maybe that really was it. Maybe today's the end.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm going to tell you everything.
Yes, please do, because I'd like an
I've been
explanation
waiting
for
for
this.
your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. but I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
Why wasn't killed? Yeah, give me more details about this ritual.
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am on Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks.
So, his idea to cure the okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, I think I'm following this now. I think I see where this is going. Let me just...
It seems that Vimbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course. I just want to understand.
But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Interesting. Okay, so what I understand, his healer basically decided, hey, the only way to make Constantine survive is to make him an Manawi and, join him with the Earth. It was presumably at that moment, Onelmo Frictiman told the High King Vinbar to attack them to stop it from happening. I got the feeling Onelmo Frictiman does not like the idea of Constantine being an Manawi in a big way. So I get the feeling that that's a problem. A big one. Alright, where are we going? Ah, yes. Okay, so we need a new High King. Because the old one was almost certainly not willing to play ball. Fine. Such is the way it goes, I suppose. Interesting. It was not what I was expecting to happen. Ooh. Truth be told. Agility 5. I can't use that. Although it is quite nice. That's a long blade. I prefer one-handed blades rather than the long blades anyway. Probably for the best. Right. Alright, let me fast travel to here. And it'll be interesting to see who they choose. Like, is who they choose based on like decisions that I've made, or do I get like a voice in who they pick, or how is that going to work out? I'm very curious. It'll be interesting to see. Okay. Actually, it's just gone 4 o'clock, so we'll take a quick break. And we'll see where this goes when I get back. It's taken a turn. Like, I wasn't expecting this. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next. So, yeah. See you in a couple of minutes, guys. Okay. And I am back. Sorry, that took a little bit longer than I planned. Thank you to... hang on. Exemplars 1987 for the follow while I was away. Figures it happens while I'm in the bathroom, of course, but whatever. And hello to BH in the chat, who has shown up and then left, and then shown up again and then left again. Enjoy the food. Anyway, yes, thank you to Exemplars for, I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, it's something like that. Yes, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes, we now have to pick a High King, a new High King, so that said new High King can do stuff. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Hello.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. And they washed Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kertan Sedag. What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
I am sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrictiman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I am just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bladnid, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
And at least one pretender's trust. So we got Deirdre, Dunkas, or Ulan.
Who will win the vote, in your opinion?
I don't know. Each of the three that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Bladnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
Okay.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
I lost even more reputation with the natives, is that? No, good, they're still friendly with me. Wow, that's 6 points I've lost in the last bit of the game. That's like quite a knock. Okay. So, we have 3 people. I don't know who would be best. Deirdre, Dunkas, Ulan. I'm trying to remember who they all are. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, pick one and go for it, I suppose. Who we got? Dunkas? That'll do. Where is he? We said earn at least one. Maybe we can do all three. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, and I did check online. Apparently you can't avoid that fight. You have to take the reputation knock. So it's a kind of thing, if you want the natives to trust you, you basically have to go overboard with their reputation. And then, you know. I'm not sure what the reputation scale is. In terms of, like, numbers. Hello, what was it, Dunkas?
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I am the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande vosh tire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tirfradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this.
That sounds
so
quite
if
wise.
you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Milfrichteman, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Milfrichteman. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas, because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow their course.
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
So can we go and see the others? Oh, we can. Interesting. So, okay, if we talk to all three. He did seem quite good. Like, he was about, you know, healing the scars of the past. You can't ignore what happened, but he also said he was willing to help. Okay, that's fine. That's very good in point of fact. Let's go see what the other one wanted. So we've got Dunkas is looking good right now. Let's see how the others talk. Weigh in their opinions. Because, I mean, if I go and get the crown, whoever I give the crown to is presumably going to be the one who becomes High King. I would imagine that's how it's going to work. And so we'll see how it goes. So who are you?
What do you seek?
Information.
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bloodnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are on Almenawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
I need to be going.
She's a no-no. I'm thinking no for Deirdre. Wants to push all the Renaigse off the land. You can bugger off. Alright, Dunkas is still looking like the best one here. So far, but we'll see what this guy has to say. Okay. So, yeah, Deirdre's definitely straight off. That's a big no-no. Aren't you the guy who conned me in an earlier mission? Like, you want to placate the people a bit too much. I think that's where it's going to go. You've got, like, Deirdre is... I know her name's Deirdre. I just want to call her Deirdre because that's funny to me. She's like, get rid of the Renaigse completely. You know, get rid of my people. Push everybody off the island in a giant war. He would be like, do everything they say. Become like them. Even if it costs us our own identity. That's what I'm willing to bet he is going to say. And then you got Dunkas, who's sort of nicely in the middle. And, you know, a bit sort of half and half.
To what do I owe
So,
the pleasure of your visit?
let's see.
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true. and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichtemann.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High King.
Yeah.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said.
Yeah, okay,
The
we know
first,
this.
somewhere the end path, but beware. Anything else?
Okay.
Nothing. I must...
Alright, so we've heard... I don't know, maybe... It could just be the voice actor and the way he's doing it. He sounds so duplicitous, doesn't he? Like, he sounds like every word he says has, like, dripping with just sarcasm and, like, no one cares. Oh, is it in this area? Ah! I've been in there. Yeah, I'm honestly, of the three I've spoken to, I think Dunkas is probably the best option. It's definitely not Deirdre. Definitely not Deirdre. So it really is a choice between Dunkas and Ulan. And I'm leaning towards Dunkas. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I mean, that's just what I have sort of felt just looking at it. But, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I've been in this place before. I rather like those explosives. Okay. Fun stuff. Am I going the right way? Almost. This way. So if I get the crown, based on the three I've spoken to, I think I'm going to give it to Dunkas. Well, they weren't kidding about this being a place of spears. I have been up here. In fact, I've defeated this guy. Yeah, I explored this before. I remember this place. I checked this area out like ages ago. Like a really long time ago. I'm surprised the Guardian's still dead. Bedray. I don't remember if I actually came in here before. Like if that was an option for me or... Yep, apparently I have. Wait, this is the place... I think... Okay, if memory serves, I think this was the place where I first spotted the ruins. Where I was like, wait, there's more going on here in the past than I thought. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense that that would be here now. Oh, that's good. I quite like that. That's sort of brings it all together for me. Dead. All right. Check that. Check that. Which direction? Doesn't really matter. Actually, it might. That's only a way down. Way up. Because I don't remember exactly where it was. Here, yeah, because I remember seeing this. I was like, hang on a second, these are like ruins of a proper building. Like, why are these here? And I was like, wow, is there like some sort of secret path to this place? This was the clue. This is the area that clued me into the fact that there is actually like hidden history to this area, which I really, really liked. Like, I liked that they introduced that. Well, that explains an awful lot here. Is this thing going to get up and attack me?
What are you doing there?
Hello. She said she'd show up.
Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Teofradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterwards.
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are on Almanawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
Right. No.
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice.
Oh, for God's sake.
I have come to take that crown, and I won't leave without it. Enough. I accept my defeat.
Bang.
Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it
at least I didn't have to kill you.
Indeed. So it seems. We will meet again at Dorhad Genador. Until then, Deirdre.
I didn't have to bloody kill her. I was so worried. I was like, oh no, it's going to force me into another fight where I'm going to take a reputation hit again. No, it didn't. Thankfully, it did not. Okay, right. Well, that's fine. That's okay. So she tried to... Hello. Nice. I quite like those exploding bottles. So I guess the fight with Vinbar wasn't really the end. It was just sort of the climax. And this is like the epilogue. Then again, I think meeting with Oneld Milfrichtem is going to be the end. I think that'll be the climax. I think he was just a super tough boss. Sort of a prelude. I don't think I'm going to have to fight Oneld Milfrichtem. I might. But I don't think so. Feels weird if this really is indeed the end of the game. Very strange. I do like that sort of, you know, because my guns and everything is like so powerful. It's a case of the fight started, I shot her, and then the fight was immediately over, which was, yeah, it was very fun, very enjoyable. I like it. Good game. I could fight a couple more times. I might be able to level up. I wouldn't mind hitting level 36. Hello. Okay, so we've got to get to... So one more fight, and I can probably gain a level up from it, assuming it's got enough experience in it. So I need to get myself back. Do I need to actually go and to speak to Dunkas to give him the crown, or what? No, it doesn't say that. Interesting to see if that is indeed a thing, because I'm really not sure. Hang on. Excuse me. Okay. We go north. Could be... Just needed one more fight. Ah. Enough? No, not quite. One more fight. Come on, gotta be one more fight. I want that level up. Five of them. That should be enough. Hi guys. Sorry, I really need your experience. That got it. Nothing? Alright. Level up. Skill points. Okay, so I was going to go for that one just to finish that off. I doubt I'm going to get another 4 levels to go across there. I don't actually know if there is a level cap to this game. If there is, I would imagine it's probably 50. If it isn't 50, it would probably be 99. Alright, so we need to find a way out. Quickest way out is up here, I think. Well, there is... Yeah, bridge. Okay, then. So we go back to... Where was Duncast? The Redwood? Well, it's telling me to go here. Let's go here. And if this goes wrong, then I'll roll back the save. Hi, guys. Alright, anything worth selling? Thank you. Bump. Alright, let's see where this goes. Ah. Well, hello there. Hello, Dunkas. So I'm assuming this is a case of offer the crown to the pretender of your choice.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Mil Frichtemann.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the daughter that was lost and refound on our island.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I feel like he's the best bet. I mean, it could be Ulan, but I don't know, he was too slimy. Like, he played the game. He was practically like one of the Bridge Alliance lot. No, not the Bridge Alliance. Theleme. He was one of the Theleme lot. He was playing games, and I didn't like that.
Take it. I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Now we cross our fingers and whoa. Is that supposed to happen? Oh, good. Hey. Face to face with the god. Oh, that sounds good. Okay. You back out of this now, and I'm rolling back this save and giving it to Ulan.
Congratulations, Dunkus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Mil Frichtemann?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'll be there.
2 days, huh?
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time. Unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
Do I have any other missions to take care of? Oh, yeah, I know something I could do, actually. Alright, so, I do have one side quest that I haven't yet been able to complete. So we gotta wait 2 days on that, that's fine. But I've got this side quest, right? Professor's notes. I've got the second one down, I've actually got, that's quite nice. So I need to find out where these other notes are. Which I would assume are part of things I found in here, I guess. I'm not sure exactly which ones they are. So what I could do is I could spend that time, you know, running around getting all that stuff. I'm probably going to need to use a guide for it. In fact, I think I am going to have to use a guide for these because I have no idea where some of these are. So, if you will indulge me for just a moment, allow me to look this up. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll all be okay. Okay, so if we go up for GreedFall. Okay, here we go. Guide. Alright, so they are kind of scattered around all over the place. I don't know which ones I've already got. It doesn't list the names of the notes, which is a bit annoying. I was wondering if maybe I could look through the list of... Oh, maybe this one. Hang on. So we've got these notes. Oh no, this one doesn't list all of them. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, that one doesn't list all the names of them. How about you? Nope. I'm hoping the one lists like the names so I can like check which ones we do and don't have. I may just have to go down the list and hop from one part of the map to the next. Okay. So I do not know which one I am missing, which ones I'm looking for. It's a bit up in the air, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But what we can do, let me just do that and then do that. There we go. You, and you. So the first one is in Magasfar. Okay, I can find that easily enough, hopefully anyway. Actually, where... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's one of them. I don't know which. If we go to there, just one of the areas, and I can probably find it from that. I may have already gotten this one, actually. We'll see what happens. Because I need to go... Hang on, I need to... Apparently I need to go there. Closest one to that would be the camp. Okay, that's fine. I need to go in a cave, and it is apparently in the cave. So it's not the one I was thinking of, it's more natural. Oh, wrong button. This is mostly just a case of I'm killing time right now. Nice. Whoop, nope, wrong button. Come on now. Looty looty. Nope, wrong side of the things. Hang on. Apparently we need to go in like a cave here or something? Ah, no, that's not. Ah, so yes, I do have this one. Okay. Alright, so it's not that one. Okay, that's fine. If it wasn't that one, it wasn't that one. Okay, so we've got taken care of that one. Let me check the rest of the list. Any more in... So yes, there are potentially 3 in this area. Oh, get rid of the marker, please. I don't want that. Right, okay, so we've got that one there. The next one is here, apparently. That's not really near anything. Closest one is the Alliance Outpost Camp. Alright, back to the thing. It could be that I've got all of these. I'm going to be searching them by area, I think. Sort of going down the list like that. Because if that will at least save me fast traveling from one side of the map to the other over and over and over and over again. And yes, I am mostly doing this just to kill time right now. Because it's like, well, I've got the quest. I might as well try to finish it, right? Besides, I can probably just keep going. I think that I don't imagine the quest will, you know, once the 2 days have passed, it's not like I'm on a clock or something like that. Alliance Outpost. Yeah, there we go. We want to go this way. We're going to go south first.
Poison on my blade.
I like being able to just throw a bomb halfway across the map. That's actually, it's actually quite entertaining. Again, I may already have this one. As I said, I'm going by area rather than by sections I know I've completed, kind of thing. Looks like I have already found this. Let's see anything in the immediate area. I wonder if that... It probably was, actually. Look, there's a clue about who the thing was right there. Huh, that's nice. I quite like that. Behind a tree next to a skeleton. Well, I see the tree, but I don't see the skeleton, so odds are I've probably already found it. Alright, so it's not that one either. Let's see, this one was... Nope, click onto the... There we go. Nope, not there. It was here, I think, somewhere around there, maybe? Hang on, double check. Gotta get the... right there. Yeah, close enough. No, not over there, mouse. Come on now. Right there. Closest one to that is Smoldering River Camp. I do kind of wish you could just fast travel from any location, but I do understand why you can't. That would probably take away a bit too much of that. We'll take the same route again. So it's just a case of trying these things one bit at a time, and we'll see what happens. I always wanted to polish this one off, because in terms of like areas to explore, it's only one area left. Pretty sure that's where the game's going to end. It'll be really interesting to see, like, will Enon Melfrictaman, God of 1,000 Faces, I want to point out, will he be nice or will he be horrible? I could see it going either way. Like, his actions could be dictated by my own. I have a decent reputation with people, at least. You know, God only knows I fought hard to get it. Bloody really hard. Okay.
my blade, and let's go!
Oof. How was that at the end? I have no idea. Still a few more fights. I don't necessarily mind that. Because it could be a thing of, well, it'll help me edge towards level 37. And I'd like to get to level 37, because that could at least net me at one more talent point. And ability point. Hi guys. Nice. Looks like I may have found this one as well. Does seem to be. Finding out the end of one of the available paths in this region. Yeah, looks like I may already have that one too. Which is a bit of a shame, because that means that was a waste of time. Oh well. It doesn't list which ones you have and haven't found, which is a bit unfortunate. So unless you've been keeping track as you're going along, there's bugger all you can do about it. You just have to try all of them. Okay. So it wasn't that. Alright, next up, what have we got? So we know it's not you, that's fine. We can, hopefully at least, remember where we've already been. That'd be fine. Alright, so it's not you. Let's try you. Really? So there's only two in that area and they're both the same one. Oh, that's good. So, according to this, assuming I'm looking at it, there are two left. Well, there's two that I haven't checked the location of, and they're both in the same area. That's good. So travel me to... Yes, you. I don't know where it would be. You maybe? It's one of them. I know roughly where I've got to go. I just got to get there. See, one of them is in a cave. And that's most likely the one I've missed. One of them is just sort of... Is this the right one? Where are we? That is not the right one. Okay, we're looking for... Kringor. Yes. Alright, so we start with you, then we head... Yeah, southwest. Yup. And up. down here somewhere. Go close to the exit to the cave. Which is over here. Oh, hang on. Ah! Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. Active soldiers. The expedition was a trap. I knew that following this witch through the door made of roots was a bad idea. The horn beast who lived here did not approve of our presence at all. One of my comrades was grievously wounded and I am too afraid to return to get him. As for me, I am stuck here and I will certainly die of hunger. I tried everything, and at one point I was so full of rage that I made the beast lose its balance, but unfortunately it quickly recovered and I had to run for my life. Cursed be this professor and his foolish research. So hungry I could eat my boots. And that nets me 200 experience, which is quite nice. It's not a lot, but it's quite nice. Alright, so that's the first one done. So now we have to find the third set. Okay, I can do that easily enough. Second set we know is done. So the third set has 3 locations, one of which I've already checked. The other 2 are sadly in different areas. They're all in different areas, actually, all the ones I'm potentially missing. Still, we made a start, and I've still got a while to go yet. So, we'll get back to the camp and head to the next one. Which is in Vedvedvili, which I think is down here, isn't it? No. Ah, Vedvedvili. I have no idea where I'm going. But this is the only one in Vedvedvili. So we'll see. We'll leave that quest. I don't think it'll fail if I if I decide to leave. I may have found this one actually, because this is a pretty small area. Because it's up here. So we're about as close as we could have been, I guess. I think I've got this one. I think I found it back when... I was actually doing the quest. That person's dead. Find the note near the paintings on the rock. I don't see anything. So I can only assume that... Okay, so it's not him. It's him, that one. It's not the one I was looking for. Okay, that's fine. We probably got that one. In which case, we have to go to Tirdob. I don't know where the hell Tirdob is. Tirdob. We'll find it. Tirdob. don't know. Again, we'll just go to the nearest place and then go from there. Oh, is it 5 o'clock already? Bloody hell. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. And, yeah. So we'll take a quick break once the level has loaded in. There it goes. So we'll get to Tier Dob. And we shall continue hunting for these mysterious, elusive things later on. Okay, let me just mark on the map where it is. It appears to be right there. I don't know if there's a place close to that. Oh, we can walk to Swamp Entrance Camp. Works for me. Alright, yes, we will most definitely leave it here now, because I know what it's like with me. I get distracted a little too easily. So yeah, we will pause it here for a moment, and I shall be back shortly. See you in a sec, guys. Okay, and we are back. So we need to go, yeah, that way, and then up to the left. Hopefully at least. Ooh, chest. I'll take that. Food. Okay. So we must have just missed over this, because I thought I had explored this area pretty thoroughly, but I guess not. Oh. Why even do that? Why even give me a way to go round and then just take it away from me? Ah, hello. Surprise! Have an explosive. That didn't work as well as I thought. Ow. Well, that could have gone a bit better. Oh well, never mind. Okay, it says it's in a locked chip. Oh, hello.
See if you can ward off this fate.
Nice. Well, it's all experience, isn't it? It's getting me close to that next level up. Ah. Nice. My son, I do not know what got into me when I decided to join this expedition, but I should have listened to you. We've been pitifully wading through these swamps for days. We've already lost many members of the expedition as they were taken away or poisoned by hideous creatures resembling the demons of Ptolemy. Perhaps some priest would have a better chance of defeating it, but our science is completely powerless. I have been coughing terribly since yesterday, and I know that its poison finally got to me too. I love you and bid you farewell. Oh dear, that's a shame. Okay, well that's another set knocked off. So we got 2 missing in the next set, which is quite interesting. So let's see where they are. There's Vadrad, Glengoodnamvar, which also has 2 in the next one. So I think what I'll do is I'll try the first one, then I'll try the third one, and then I'll try the second one, because that would just be more convenient in terms of moving around. Okay, so first we want to go to Vedrad. No, actually, first we want to work out where the hell we are and where the hell we're going. Actually, we can keep going this way, because there's a level exit there, and I can use that. That'll do it. Okay, where the hell is Vedrad? Oh, Vedrad. Gotcha. I don't know which one, although there is a camp very close to it. It's a camp, but I don't know which one. That one, I guess. It's total guess. It's gonna be one of them. I just don't know which. That is indeed the correct one. Okay, well done me. And it's hidden away. Ah! Excellent. My friend, I hope that the messenger will bring you this letter to you as instructed, and we'll find you in good health. This expedition is definitely full of surprises. In fact, we've just made quite an extraordinary discovery, as we were rather unsuccessfully trying to sedate one of these majestic sea creatures by giving it different types of potions. We mistakenly gave it a poisonous alchemical preparation. The creature seemed as if it was writhing in pain, and it dived back into the sea. I hope that we did not kill it. In any case, one thing is certain: these creatures, unlike those in the swamp, are very sensitive to poison. Interesting. Another one found, I suppose. Okay, so the next one is Shaganor. Shaganor. Where is that? I don't remember. Ah. Singing Waters. Let's see. And loaded. Nice. That's probably... Oh, actually, we can go to the camp. That's a teensy bit closer, at least. I know that seems like a pathetically small distance to fast travel to. Okay, so it looks like it's that. I feel like I may have gotten this one already. But we'll go and have a look. And who knows, maybe it'll work itself out. Although I'm not going to hold my breath. We go across the bridge. And then no. Ah. I don't know if there's anyone. Is it because I'm poisoned? Is that what's doing it? I know! Can you not use adrenaline when you're poisoned? I didn't know that. Well, you learn something every day, I suppose. Let's just loot. Nothing there. Don't see anything there. I feel like I already got this one. I have a vague memory of finding a note by the water. I just wasn't sure if it was this area or the other one. Alright, so we've got that one. So in that case, it must be in Glen... What is it? Glenghnamvar. These fucking pronunciations. I haven't a hard enough time pronouncing things in friggin' English. I do like blowing things up with a bottle. Something oddly satisfying about it. Right. Let's keep this going. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. It was around here somewhere. Okay. Glenghnamvar. Oh. You know, one thing I never actually did bother doing was changing the setup of my characters in terms of their equipment and stuff. Never seemed necessary. Okay, that's the wrong camp, isn't it? Which camp are we looking for? Hang on. suppose this was the place where we found the truth, wasn't it? Okay, so it's apparently someplace to the right. Deirdre's camp, not far from the ruins. It was in here somewhere? To the right of the camp. That helps. Right is a very relative position, you know. To the right of the camp. So is it supposed to be around here? Oh hey, Insane Aussie. Am I going to be streaming Terraria? I never got into Terraria. I'll be honest with you. I never quite gelled with it. I was one of those things where I always kind of preferred Minecraft of the two. I have heard that there is this update coming out called Journey's End, and I'm like, did they add a story to Terraria at any point? Because if they did add a story, it's the first I've ever heard about it. I literally know nothing about what the update is or what it plans to do or anything. I mean, if it looks interesting enough, maybe I'll give it a look. But Terraria was a game I never got into. Ah, here we go. The view from these ruins is really outstanding, and I managed to observe one of those magnificent creatures who live on the seashore without it noticing me. The shell of this Nadig Lindemann seems to be as robust as a crab's shell. What a surprise it was to see that, despite its sheer size, it was capable of hiding in the ground in an instant, disappearing from my sight only to reappear further away. We have so much to learn from these noble creatures. Easy to understand why the natives worship them. 3. And then that leaves me with just the one left, which I'm only missing one of. Nice. Yeah, so Terraria, like I said, it was a game I never really got into. I don't really know why. I guess it's one of those things where it's a kind of a game where you have to use both the keyboard and the mouse to sort of do the aiming thing. And I always found that personally rather difficult. I'm not saying it's like bad or anything. I personally have always found that very difficult. It was the same problem I had when I was trying to play Starbound, which, you know, a lot of people argue that Terraria is just Starbound and Starbound is just Terraria in space. I think they're made by the same people, aren't they? I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But I don't know. I am sort of keeping a vague eye on it, but I don't know what Journey's End actually is. So I don't know if it's the kind of thing I'd be interested in playing. But I will keep an eye on it. I will certainly keep an eye on it. Okay, so we got 4 of these. And I'm going to have to try to remember which ones we found. There are 3 of them in the area I am currently in now, which is one of the reasons why I was keen enough to stay in this area. Alright, so if we go to... Hang on a sec. Okay, so according to this, there's one here. I passed by that area earlier. I've already been through that place. So I'm going to assume that I've already done that. According to this, anyway. According to this, there's one there. And then the next one is very close by as well. Well, it might be worth a check. Oops. Just to double check, because it's like... Actually, which one am I going for? It's the... Yeah, okay. Whoops. That's one button. So we want... that one. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get it. And we're looking for around about here. enemies that probably spawn back in. So, yeah. So, yeah, to answer your question, I don't know about looking at the new Terraria update. Never really played Terraria all that much. I may actually thinking about it. I could always look into it with my friend Zero, because he has played Terraria a lot. He's built like whole worlds and stuff in Terraria, so it may be playing like with me as the noob and him as like the person who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. Might be something worth looking into. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him what it's about. Although I don't even know if he plays Terraria anymore either, because it's like, you know, it's a game that's been around for a while. Close to the passageway, so it should be around here somewhere if it's anywhere at all. Let's see it. Whoops. Come on, out of the trees. Yeah, it definitely would be here if it was going to be anywhere. Apparently there's one in the chest further up. Ah! I'm always certain that the large tumulus could teach us many things about these creatures. Some native elders told me that there was a gigantic skeleton inside it. If only I could study it. In the end, the Nadaig Mangaman managed to kill my loyal bodyguard. I will make sure that his widows received a hefty allowance. He fought like a lion, and he gave me his rapier before he died. According to him, I have a chance to survive an attack from the beast if I poison the blade and strike repeatedly. And that's your lot. Oh, I've actually got to take notes somewhere. Bring the notes to Mr. D. Porcelion. Very good. And it's all gone very dark very fast. That's the one button. Okay, so that's good. So we can take these back to Cillian. I think he's in the area above where Constantine is. I think that's where he is. Okay. Come on now, load up. There it goes. That will presumably net me a bunch of experience. May even get me a level up, although I don't think so. It's usually only about 2,000. Excuse me, it's only a few thousand experience for completing quests, and that's at the moment. I may not actually get any quests, any experience from this quest, because I've gained experience as I was doing it. Yeah, he's upstairs. It's okay, I've got to go all the way upstairs now. Yay. Yay, upstairs. At least I can move pretty bloody fast when I'm running around.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it?
Okay.
But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Byrne is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to her.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
That's interesting. That came out of absolutely nowhere. Fair enough. Anyway, that's not the quest we came here to complete. So there's 2 people who are attacking San Mateus and Hikmet. Interesting. He's not the one I'm here for. I need to speak to you first. Hello.
Sir de Corsilion.
De Sade, my young student, what can I do for you?
Hello.
I found some notes which were lost by Professor Serafedin. His expedition was far from easy.
Investigating such gigantic creatures is bound to be perilous.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we also found his corpse. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor man. His devotion to science cost him his life. I will make sure I share the works you have brought me with his family. With these last few sheets, it looks like this is everything. Such an amazing work. This man was a genius, de Sade, and what a huge loss his death is. I cannot express how thrilled I am to immerse myself in these notes and study them. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
800 experience. Okay.
Looking forward to seeing you again, sir.
Why does he look like that? Oh, that's kind of a long story. He was ill with a disease that's kind of left him a bit scarred. And he's also become one with the island. It's kind of a long story. It's complicated. Let me just say it's very, very complicated. Okay, so we've got 2 quests that like came out of nowhere, really. I don't know if a new threat. Interesting that those they just suddenly appeared. I kind of figured there was only that one main quest left, which is the one I actually want to complete. I want to finish that off first. We can deal with the other 2 quests later, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It could be that, hey, that's will actually be like important or something. I don't know. So I've got these 2 quests now, and now I'm not sure if I need to actually do them or not. Wow, what were the name of the quests again? One sec. It would. Whoop, hang on. A new threat. Attack on San Mateus. Attack on Hikmet. Hold that thought. Hang on a second. Hang on one little second. Okay. You know what? I'm going to, because I want to, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to complete the main quest first. Because I get the feeling that might be important. It's called a new threat, which kind of implies, oh, it's happened after the fact. I don't know. I have a feeling that there's something up with Constantine. That him becoming an Almanawi has... He's gone off the deep end, I think. Maybe he's gonna be the last boss. That is entirely possible. I honestly don't know. That would be quite a twist. I don't know if it's necessarily a good one, but it would be certainly quite a twist. Because the way he was talking really felt dismissive of their problems. And like he wasn't like that before. So maybe it really is a case of there's something more to this.
There you are, Karantz.
How was the encounter?
Enon Mil Frichterman welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart.
Right.
Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua Aulem Seg.
Ooh. Stay on the right, huh? The right path. Oh, what's this? Oh, camp area. Campy camp. Campy camp. 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 The last camp. Nice. Well, apparently I cannot fast travel at the moment. And there also appears to be something up there, but that looks like a way down, not a way up, so I'll probably be leaving that way too. Okay, interesting. It is so quiet. Ooh. I don't like that. Stay on the right, he said. So I'm gonna stay on the right. Although that's really gonna screw up my desire and sense to explore, but he said stay on the right, so I shall listen. I'm not gonna disobey at this point. Wow, this area is quite big. Okay, fair enough. Ah! Basalt. Lava. Wonderful. Whoa. Okay, we are like right next to the volcano. This is not a good place to be. I wonder if we'd gone with one of the other people, would they have told me to take the left path? And like I'd gone around the long way and like had to fight a bunch of animals and stuff? Oh, that would have been really cool. Like if I'd picked one of the other people to be the High King instead? Oh well, time to meet the God of Many Faces. Oh, that... Okay. Yep. I can already see faces in that tree. This, should be interesting. Hi. Yeah, you're supposed to take your glove off first, genius. Never mind.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call Enon Mil Frichterman. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichterman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves. If they only wanted truly. They could be taught by my children. Learn to give back in return. Learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form.
Constantine.
Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine.
Called it.
You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation.
Oh dear.
My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all from us.
Uh-oh.
Flee, or you will be their victims.
Time to go then. Hi! Oh, are we actually running, or is this a boss fight? Whoa! Okay. Well, that happened. Called it that Constantine was going to be the bad guy. Right, okay, that's, that happened. Oh, apparently we're over here now. Can you suggest a game? Yeah, sure. I'm always happy to take suggestions. Won't necessarily actually, you know, happen. But always happy to take suggestions.
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the Earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
You haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
Interesting. Okay. No, not quite enough to level up. Alright, so this just take a turn. Oh, apparently I missed a Quinbar. Apparently I missed a place in Quinbar. Interesting. So yeah, that was not this has taken a turn because I wasn't expecting Constantine to now be the new bad guy. So there was a place I missed in here? Finbar? Hang on a second. Hang on. Examiner? That's the name of the game? I've never heard of it. What is it? What's it like? You don't mean like Ex Machina or something, do you? Like Deus Ex Machina? There is a game called Ex Machina, isn't there? Hang on, let me check my map. Oh, is this? Oh, yeah, this is the place I haven't been able to get up to yet. Because reasons, for some reason, there's a way up here, but I can't go down that route yet. It hasn't let me, which is really annoying. I do wonder maybe that'll be opened up soon. No, look, it's still all blocked off. Alright, so there's still one place we haven't been to yet. Fine, fair enough, whatever. Alright, so we need to go talk back to Constantine again. So presumably if I'd have gone to... You know, if I'd spoken to Onmen Afflictamen without running around doing all that other, then I would have seen the Constantine, would have spoken to him, and all that stuff. It's like Dark Souls, but top-down view with great physics. That sounds familiar. Yeah, that does sound vaguely familiar. I don't necessarily know if that would be my kind of game. But I'll look into it. I will look into it. Called Examiner. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Thank you for the suggestion. Hi.
Constantine.
My adorable cousin. I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Frichtemann.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Ooh. That's interesting. Do I tell him... Do I tell him? Like, if I tell him, will that come back to bite me in the butt later? Or if I hide it, will it come back to bite me in the arse later on? Because if I tell him that someone else was there following me in... You know what? I'll be honest with him. Constantine has always tried to help, even though he may be turning out to be the bad guy.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Okay.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Interesting. Okay, so now we have the choice to help out 2 different groups. It's weird, just when I think this game's coming to an end, it keeps throwing more stuff at me. I'm not necessarily complaining about that, of course, but... okay, so we have a choice. We have 2 groups. Either help San Mateus or help Hikmet first. I'm assuming it probably doesn't matter which one. Let's go to Hikmet first. I quite like Hikmet's sciencey lot. While their constant pursuit of knowledge may be destructive, you know, knowledge for knowledge's sake is very bad. Another suggestion, try to fall asleep. Now, I have my eye on Try to Fall Asleep, and I do intend to play it, but I want to wait for the whole game to come out. Because I'm pretty sure there's like 6 nights in the game, and only 3 of them are currently available. So I want to wait for the entire game to be complete before I try to play it. But yes, I do have my eye on Try to Fall Asleep. That is one I may well try to play at some point in the future. Definitely. You know, I am slightly curious. Let me... Because I've already made the decision now, so it doesn't really matter one way or the other. It doesn't necessarily say... Nah, it doesn't really say whether you should tell him or not. Nah, it doesn't say. So I guess that probably doesn't affect anything in general. Okay then, let's keep going. Woo! Stop that now. Let's go. Alright, what's wrong with bloody Hikmet? What's the problem here? I mean, we know it's Constantine. He's being manipulative and duplicitous again, which is oh so wonderful. And we've been nice to these people. We've been helping out as best we can, so it'll be interesting to see where this is going to go. And I hope that by picking one side, we're not accidentally sentencing the other.
I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
How might I be of service to you?
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well.
Okay.
I shall depart immediately.
Back out to
Be
the
so
outpost.
kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No.
I have to go.
Farewell, my lady.
Interesting, interesting. So it's obvious that... Why would he want to, though? I mean, I understand Constantine... I wonder if he's even doing it deliberately. Like, he could well be unconsciously doing it because he doesn't understand how to control his abilities yet. I could totally see that being a thing. I think WDYM means what do you mean? I assume that's what it stands for. WDYM is what do you mean? He was asking for clarification about what you were talking about before. Oh, that's not a good sign. It's only a guess. I don't think I've ever seen that particular acronym before, but seems fair enough. Hello, that's not good, is it? Now is it? You know what?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Wow, this is going from bad to worse, isn't it?
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that's why we're here. Governor Buren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Trackers. Australia. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Insane Aussie. With a name like Insane Aussie, the fact that you're from Australia doesn't surprise me at all. So you got someone from the UK, someone from Brazil, someone from Australia. Blimey, that's like 3 sides of the planet right there.
Governor Buren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
I could skip that. Okay, so I can either skip it and just tell her the thing, but then that could end up being problematic. Like, if I tell her to just hold up, we'll stop the attacks, she could end up with too few people here, and that could be a problem. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent, but it is not simply about me saving a few men. It is about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You're right. I'm sorry, these attacks have made me lose my nerve. I don't know what I'm saying. They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Donea Extragao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I will try to find your man and put an end to all of this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me.
Talk about the lost cargo.
I must go.
I think that's something else from before.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Alright, so now we're going... oh, to a new area. Well, that being the case, I think... well, okay. Sent the scout off this way. Hopefully he's still alive. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Right here. Oh wait, where am I right now? Ah, yes, of course. Ah, one scout. Me, like I said, I live in the UK. England, whatever you want to call it.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Quite right. I'm a diplomat, not a scout, man. Okay, well, we're almost out of time for today, but let's at least go and see what's going on down here. I may have a fight around the corner. Yep, they're still alive. Isn't that lovely? Nice. It'll be interesting to see where this goes, because I mean, it's obvious that Constantine is responsible for this, but whether he is like consciously responsible of this or not, or whether he simply can't control his powers, it's hard to say. And who was the person who followed me into the meeting with Enelmel Frichtman? Interesting stuff. Because these people are not going to be responsible for this. I mean, if they are, I will be surprised. I mean, it could be, but...
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse? That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
We need to find out what's making these beasts so aggressive before they overpower this part of the island.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want to stop this too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me.
Oh dear.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
And you notice they're all like cloaked in this blackness, which is rather telling, I think, that something is very wrong here. Done? Oh, yeah. Apparently not. Come on. Later, BH. I'm almost done now myself, so yeah, I won't be streaming for too much longer. Is that everything? Nope, we're still going. Excuse me. Any more? We good? Ah, then again, maybe not. That guy looks pretty big.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Whoa!
I got you. Woo! Uh-oh. That ain't good. No, you don't. Everybody's just getting completely knocked over. Ah, that includes me. Ah. Oh, come on, almost dead. Gotcha.
What happened to our Nardite?
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It looked strange, as if it was sick.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Darren. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalen segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Woo! Level up. All right. Well, things have gotten very, very interesting, almost certainly. Was not expecting all of this, but, well, there you have it, and there it is. But I'm afraid this will all have to be left until next time, because I'm already like 5 minutes way behind schedule. So, yeah, for now, we will leave it here. Let's have a lovely view of a waterfall. That's nice. Silver floors. There we go. Lovely. That'll be good for next time. So, we're done for today. This game just keeps going. Like, every time I think I'm getting close to the end, there's more content. Like, new things keep happening, and like more stuff keeps getting revealed in the background. But you know what? That's one of the reasons why I love it. Any game that can like throw twists and surprises at you, you know it's doing a good job. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.